I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, and guess what? I still got the lovely Terry T. the Bomb Long, but she's alongside me at home today. I got her on Zoom. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Hey, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I got a wonderful audience, you guys. Thanks for rocking with Spotlight Over the City. DMV, I see you guys. Everybody at the sound of my voice. C Pleasant, Landover, Palmer Park, the whole gang. I see you guys. Southside, you already know what it is. ATL. What? What'd she say?
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought you was talking to something. Hold fast. Let me do the intro. Atlanta, Chicago, Philly, LA. Our LA correspondents did an amazing job. We're going to get into that, you guys. We had a great time this weekend. We enjoyed something that they did. Shout out to the comedian Jeff Shelley, our home team out there in Houston, the homie. Man, he did a great job. We got some of the footage from that as well. Everybody that's rocking with Spotlight, let's get into it. We got an amazing, amazing show, you guys. I'm trying to get wifey on board. Is she up? No? Yes? Maybe so? Yeah, what is Terry doing? So anyway, let me keep it going. On today's show, guess what, you guys? We got Reset Wellness in the building. That's Jason and Tamika Elvis. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. We also got the home team, man. This girl is nothing short of amazing. She's going to set us on fire today to give us some excitement, some entertainment. She got a big project she wants to talk about. So let's give it up. So Camise Lee in the building. Let's give it up for Camise. And also the home team, Sellers Hamilton. Actually, we interviewed him already, and we got a pre-record that we're going to upload during the show. This guy's amazing. He's a gospel artist, rapper. Actually, that's pretty dope. Lyricist. I really, really like him, and his backstory is amazing. So we got him coming up during the show. You guys ready to rock?
Let's do it.
Y'all ready to do a show? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need that energy. Y'all ready to do a show? All right, let's do a Spotlight Over the City. Wifey, you in?
I'm here, baby. I'm right here. I can't see anything. I can't see y'all, but I'm right here.
Well, we see you. Guess what? And I like that dope set. I like that dope background. Is that Biggie Smalls back there, I see?
Oh, let me move. Yeah.
Hey, I like it. I like it. I like the red walls and all that, man. I love your inset studio. I love your set.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you for rocking, baby, right beside me, but not so much. I appreciate you putting the effort in. I know you're not feeling the best, but you're still pulling through, so thank you for that. I appreciate your energy. Yeah, for sure. So guess what, you guys? We got an amazing, amazing show today. We got a lot to talk about. We're coming off that amazing boat ride. We're still on the high a little bit. Got a lot of people that's in the building from the boat ride. Actually, our home team that's here today, Reset Wellness, they were on the yacht partying with us. We got another home team, Yolanda and Taurus Nelson Manor in the building. They was on the yacht. This person wasn't, but she would have been, but she wasn't, but she would have been. Betty Murray is also in the building, and a whole bunch of others is in the building, man. We got my homeboy, the comedian, in the building. We're going to get to him as well. Man, we rocking. Y'all ready to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So coming up on today's show, I told you guys what we had. Black businesses. Is that what we got next? You know I'm off.
Yes.
Wifey, you do this part. Where you at?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Turn up a little bit for me, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. Yes, coming up on, well, you already did coming up on today's show. So Spotlight Over the City, we are the people's champ of media, and we love our Black businesses. We feature Black businesses on every show.
We can't see you, cutie pie.
Business owner, or you know of someone who has an amazing Black business, tell them to send us an email to info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Again, that is info@spotlightoverthecity.com. And we can feature your business, your Black business on an upcoming show. Must be a great business and Black owned. How about that? And so today, our Black businesses, we have Tarina Ollie Therapeutic Services, LLC. Tarina provides counseling services and trainings to help teach women how to heal their emotional pain so that they can live better lives, y'all. She helps women go from tragedy to triumph. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's about mental health and healing our Black women. You all can reach out to Tarina online at www.tarinaollie.com. And you spell that TARINNAOLLEY.com. She's also on Instagram, Tarina Ollie, TARINNAOLLEY. Congratulations to you for such a successful business, Tarina. We also have my girl, Laura Foods Financial Services. Laura, you did an amazing job this past weekend for your Boss Ladies Brunch. We are boss ladies, and we were all gathered. It was about 40 plus women, all Black boss women in one room together, networking and sharing ideas, sharing information. You all, it is almost tax deadline time. October 15th is be here before you know it. You all should reach out to my girl, Laura Foods. She's a licensed tax professional. She not only provides tax preparation, she also provides advice on how you can budget, manage your money. She does free tips every week. You can text her. So do tax help, TAXHELP. Text her 21000. So 21000, text tax help, and she will put you on her list. She does our taxes, and she's amazing. So shout out to Laura Foods as well. Baby, we got what's happening coming up next. I'm going to toss it back over to you.
Okay, thank you, baby. But before I go any further, I want to say what's up to my main man, my pops. He's 92 years old. He's watching the show, and he is such an amazing guy. And so I want to say shout out to Pops, man. He just bought him a brand new Corvette, 92 years old. Yeah. So and got a Benz in the cut, though. Give it up for Pops. Mr. Curtis Nichols himself. So shout out to you, Pops, for even being a part of the gang, man. He's sitting here watching the show. He just logged in. So I want to say shout out to you. What's happening? Crush Magazine event. We got Crush Magazine. Shout out to them. They also was rocking with us on the boat. That's the gang. You can go to crushmagazine.com and check them out. But they have an amazing event coming up. And so actually, we'll show the flyer. We have the flyer on there. And it's, what's the date? October 23rd. And it's hosted by none other than Kid Capri. Y'all remember DJ Kid Capri? Well, he's still rocking like he always did. So he's going to be hosting the event, and it's going to be something spectacular. So I think that's at Patapsco, Arena. Shit. Yeah,
hey, we got a clip, baby. You want to show them Kid Capri clip real quick?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll be right back. Spotlight Over the City.
It's going down, Baltimore, Maryland. The KID, the Kid Capri is coming to shake the Patapsco Arena. And I'm telling you right now, you don't want to miss it. That's right, Wise Entertainment. Kevin Barney, Crush Magazine is shaking it up with the KID. And make sure you're there for the all-black launch party at the Patapsco Arena, Baltimore, Maryland. Get ready for the KID, the Kid Capri. See y'all there.
Yeah, so shout out to them, Crush Magazine, my homeboy Mark. My other homeboy, these are the gangs too. My main man Stink, a.k.a. Pistol Pete, and my main man Chris Hall. I don't know if I should have said Pistol Pete. But yeah, shout out to that whole gang over there, man, Crush Magazine. When I tell you, those guys are nothing short of amazing. A lot of my homeboys are coming home from prison and doing some amazing things, and they also sponsor people who come home from prison and do other amazing things, authors, business owners, the whole nine. These are those people who make up Crush Magazine. And those are amazing people to me because they come from somewhere and they make it to the other side, and I'm proud of that. So shout out to all the entrepreneurs that did just that, and those who didn't, those who just have the guts to be who they are. Shout out to you as well. Grow
That's
and
right,
Thrive
baby.
conference. The Grow and Thrive conference. That's coming up as well. Do we have a website for that? Okay.
We do.
Go ahead, babe.
That's my girl, Joy Cook. Joy Cook presents the Grow and Thrive Conference, and it's coming to the DMV November 20th and 21st at the AC Hotel at the National Harbor, y'all. This conference will focus on empowering and supporting you. Empowering and supporting you. That means all of you, right? You will be motivated to go beyond ordinary by activating more life, more business, more money, and more success. Who can't use all four of those things? More of that, more success, more business, more money. So register at www.growthriveconference.com. You can also follow my girl Joy Cook on Instagram at Inspiring Joy, and that's how you spell it just like that. Inspiring Joy INC on Instagram. Make sure you all get registered for this conference. You do not, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you do not want to miss this at the end of November.
And you guys, make sure you stay linked in. When you're an entrepreneur, it takes a lot of work. You have to read a whole bunch of books. You have to do a bunch of homework, listen to some tapes, follow people bigger than you. You have to keep working to get to that level. So don't just think because you got to this, you can't get to that. Don't let good make you not be great. Don't let good make you not be great. So on that note, you guys, we got another segment with the homie. I'm going to fit my main man in here. I got a comedian that drove all the way from B-More. Shout out to my B-More gang in the building.
Gang, gang.
So what'd you say, babe?
I said gang, gang.
Yeah, you already know. So I'm going to go to a commercial break, babe, and then we're going to bring him up real quick, and then we're going to cut back out. But I got to give him a chance to get up here and rap with him and see what he got going on, because this is my guy. So we'll be right back at after this commercial break. Spotlight over the city.
I'm Terry Williams, the founder of Shea Butter Like Whoa, a natural body care company based in Maryland. We specialize in body butters, scrubs, oils that are awesome for the entire family. What makes us different, you might ask? We use only plant-based ingredients in our products. We've been curating our products for over 10 plus years, put a lot of love into our products, and the process is what separates from others. We make products for your entire family to enjoy. We love what we do. We put that in every product that we make. And we want you to try us out today. You can reach us and you can look at what we have to offer on our website at SheaButterLikeWhoa.com. You can also follow us on any of our social media outlets as well. We look forward to you visiting us, and we look forward to your future business. Visit us today at SheaButterLikeWhoa.com.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And guess what? I got my plus one with me. Let me get him in the shot real quick. I got my gang with me. This young man is hilarious, right? He's coming up in the game. I love his energy, and he's fearless. That's what I like. I mean, he jumps on IG, and what's your slogan that you be? It's a tag to it.
Hey, it's Bruce Daddy, bitch, and let me holler at you.
That right there. So that's what caught my attention. The let. I said, what? So you made me do that. I was like, what? And so this young man is, like I said, fearless. You see how he just jumped right out there and get that to you? So he's raw comedy, but we respect it. And so give it up one more time for the homeboy, Bruce Daddy in the building. Let's get into it. Be more, to be correct. Yeah. Which one of them zones? Because I know y'all zone down there. Zone who?
29.
See, I'm on it.
Zone 29, yeah.
Zone 29 in the building. So without further ado, let me get right into it. Where you get the name Bruce Daddy? Like, how did you come up with that?
I made it up for real. Like, I used to tell my female friends, my ladies just called me Bruce Daddy. Because I had a daughter. So like once I had a daughter, I was like, yeah.
Oh, so that's the way to get him, put the daddy tag on there.
Yeah.
On the low, though.
On the low, like, yeah.
I like that.
You feel me?
So it's like, I got a baby, call me Bruce Daddy.
Yeah, because, a lot of women don't like it if you got kids. You feel me? So you got to just slide in there. Like,
It is. And so I'm Bruce Daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, the tagline. Let, because you don't do that. You don't talk like that. So let, where'd that come from?
The first time I did it, I actually was like, I stuttered sometimes.
Okay.
The first time I did it, it was like a real stutter, like let. And then I
tagged.
replayed the video, and I was like, I'm going to just keep it like that.
And so when you intro,
yeah.
I noticed you intro that. Like when you intro, you come in with that.
Every time.
And so that's how you know. That's how they know who you are.
I just keep doing it. Like I just kept doing it.
But that's what caught my attention when I see you on there. That's what I'm saying. When I see the stream, as soon as you said that, I said, what did Gray say? So I ain't want to get away, because if you come in like that, it's something coming in my head. Yeah, something else going to happen. So I was like, what he going to say? And then you was real raw with your comedy. Unapologetically raw. And so that's another thing I respect, because that's the safe place to be today. Well, used to be. It's comedy.
Used to be, right?
Right? Don't let them censor y'all so bad. Yeah, you stand up. Like, let it hang a little bit. You gotta go in. Like, don't let them so right now, like we on my line, we talked about the baby and how he caught a body, unfortunately, in Charlotte, North Carolina some time ago. A lot of people don't even know that. But he beat the charge, whatever the case is, because it was a legal situation. Long story short, the moment he mentioned something that wasn't appropriate in certain people's minds about certain situations, all hell broke loose. But the body didn't count for nothing. It was all good. Actually, the ratings went higher. And so that shows you the mentality of the safeness, what I'm saying. In comedy, you can't even be safe in hip-hop. So in comedy, you have to at least be able to tell the truth in comedy, even through a joke or two. So do you feel pressured to not be able to, kind of say the things you normally would say?
Not really. Cause I ain't really nobody yet, so I feel as though I can say what I want to say.
Oh, you somebody, they just don't know you yet. You somebody, they don't know you yet.
It'll catch up then. It'll catch up.
If you keep saying let, and then do that, what I'm telling you, everybody gonna know you.
Yeah, but
see, that's what I'm saying. So this is what I like about you. When you do it though, it's unapologetic. And so don't be apologetic. Stay raw as you are as long as you can. That's what I want you to do, because there's not many of you left.
Appreciate
See, you like that because you coming in the game with no boundaries. A lot of people have found boundaries in the game because they already in it. And so people set them for them. Don't say this when you go out there, because the thing is going to affect the bag. But you're going to set an audience that's just for you. They're going to be just there to hear what Bruce Daddy is saying. They not going to care nothing about nothing else, because they're going to see that rawness, and they're not going to be able to get it everywhere. So that's what I respect from what you're doing. Like, keep doing what you're doing is all I'm saying. Like, that's a good look. So when you go back to Baltimore and you get big, you're going to be like Jess Hilarious, because Jess still rock down there, right? Jess?
Hell yeah.
Shout out Jess Hilarious.
She be in and out of town, yeah. I fuck with Jess.
Yeah, she cool.
Yeah, she cool.
All right, so which one of these comedians that you could say inspired you to want to do comedy? Because that's a tough lane to be in. Comedy is not something easy.
You mean like an overall?
Yeah, in general. Like, did you look at a comedian in the past and say, I want to do comedy because I saw such and such? Like, I wanted to be a motivational speaker once I went to see Les Brown.
Les Brown, my guy.
So when I saw Les, I said, I'm going to get on stage and give people the feeling that I got when I saw him. So who gave you that notion to say, man, I want to do that? Who inspired you to say, I'm a comedy dude?
Probably Dave Chappelle. Since
unapologetic.
Like since the Chappelle show, I just been playing around with comedy. Like my mind has always been in a comedy state, so.
That's a great person to put you in that state, because Dave Chappelle is like yourself a lot. He's unapologetic. He has made a lane for himself being just that. A lot of comedians have to let him say what they think. You see what I'm saying? You'll be that guy. So what's next for you, bro? Because we got to get ready to wrap it up. What's next for you, and where can they find you? Tell me what you got going on in comedy today.
You can follow me on Instagram, _Bruce Daddy. I throw shows all the time. I be booked for shows. I actually got a show tomorrow.
How can they book? First of all, tell them that. Where's your show tomorrow?
It's over West Baltimore somewhere. I got to check the address. But
you know the venue? You know the venue?
It's on the flyer on my page.
Okay, I got you. So what's your page?
_Bruce Daddy. That's
okay, _Bruce Daddy.
It's a track comedy birthday roast. I'm part of track comedy. I got track comedy brothers, Snow and Ben. So we're
Shout
gonna
out
roast
them.
them. You know, we're gonna roast them on their birthday.
So you know they gonna get it. I know you gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna spam, are you?
They gonna
I
give
can
it
see
to
it.
us.
I already
Yeah,
see
you
it.
know. I be chilling, though. You feel me?
You don't be chilling. I be watching your page. You be chilling. You be chilling. In your head, you be chilling.
Okay,
But you
okay.
be raw and go in.
Yeah.
But what I like, though, like I said, man, keep being that and don't be apologetic about it. Keep being what you being. Like I said, make sure that you don't do nothing less than trailblaze.
Okay.
It's not going to be everybody going to be you. A lot of people going to come in. They're going to have their lane. That's your lane.
Yeah.
So be that, and I respect that. So I appreciate you being a part of Spotlight. Make sure that you let them know anything else besides that. You say you got a show coming up in Baltimore. When is it?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So
Yeah.
they can go to your page
Go to my
and they
page,
can find
all
that.
information.
And make sure you follow this guy, man. This guy's hilarious. Let's give it up one more time for Bruce Daddy. I appreciate you coming, home. Stay tight. Stay tight.
You tight.
Stay tight.
Okay.
No, you good.
Spotlight Over the City. Catch us every Thursday from 7 to
Clear.
8:30 p.m. via www.spotlightoverthecity.com. You can follow us on Instagram at Spotlight Over the City. You can find us on Facebook, Spotlight Over the City, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spotlight Over the City TV, y'all.
Yes, indeed. And it's also on Twitter. Don't forget Spotlight Over the City.
The predator lands little body got the sign to your body, so don't resist or you might miss Christmas. I poke fun, I make summer runs, and here comes seeds the run tripping. When I throw they slipping the AK, I spray the outer way. Everybody is a D-E-C-K. Box, low, flow, remarkable. East to southeast, down to weed, like crazy stuff. That hell's up on the cell. From the avenue to Dale Cell. Oh my God, it's up and shit like a pigeon. I hope you're listening. Cracking babies at the Christmas. Let's go. Spotlight Over the City. Each and every Thursday. Friday. Hard Rock Cafe. Y'all better be there. Let's go, y'all.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. And man, it's time for Spotlight News. Are you guys ready? Wifey aboard? You aboard, wifey? Well, I'm doing it by myself. Spotlight News is sponsored by Shea Butter Like Whoa, none other than. Hey, man, Shea Butter Like Whoa is one of the best products that I've had. I'm one of the Shea Butter representatives because of my bald head and stuff like that. So us bald head people need to put something on there, some type of oil, some type of something. I choose Shea Butter because of the texture, the flavor. Wifey swears by, Wifey, which one is your favorite?
I like berry vanilla now and sweet and juicy. Those are my two favorites.
Sweet and juicy. That's the one I was trying to think about. Is that the one that make me come back past the bathroom in the mornings? Like you put it on, then I'd be like, what? Is that it?
That was sweet and juicy, baby.
Sweet and juicy. It's
Yep.
what it say it is. That's all I know. Sweet and juicy. Okay, what's the Terry? Shout out to Terry Williams, man, CEO over there. Wife, you can go ahead and finish it up. I'm gonna let you go ahead and this your segment.
Shea Butter Like Whoa, they provide gentle and natural skincare products that are 100% non-toxic. And as Stan has already told you, gave you the 411, Shea Butter is the bomb. We both love it. Stan has his favorite fragrance, which is mango. Mine is berry vanilla, sweet and juicy. You too can get you some Shea Butter right now by going to www.sheabutterlikewhoa.com. Again, that's www.sheabutterlikewhoa.com.
Whoa, like WHOA, right? Whoa.
Yeah, they know how to spell it by now. Shea Butter Like
But
Whoa.
what do they know, boo?
And
They better figure it out.
Yeah, they know how to spell it by now.
Okay, well, hell.
Years. And put in our Spotlight Family discount code SPOT20, and you get 10% off of your order. So go to Shea Butter Like Whoa right now, y'all, and get
Well,
you
not
some.
right now. We watching the show, but right after the show, you guys go to Shea Butter Like Whoa, and then get you some. Put in Spot 20, and you're gonna get you a discount. And when I tell you now, if you're a Shea Butter person, you probably already know it can be a little oily, or it can have a different consistency every once in a while, depending on where you bought it and who did it. The Shea Butter Like Whoa has the perfect consistency. That's the thing that I love about it. It's the consistency that when you put it on, it goes on good and it stays. You ain't got to keep doubling up, tripling up. And for those ashy feet men out there that don't go get their feet done, I get you. But you do that after you get your feet done, then put the shea butter. Not
That's
before.
right.
After that. Because it ain't going to help you before that. After. Shea butter. Whoa. Let's go. Where you at?
You should do the whoa, babe.
No, I'm not. That ain't my lane, babe. Next up, babe, Alex. Where you at, Terry?
All right. Alex Abraha was found mauled to death on the front porch of a Georgia man's home last week, y'all. The deceased man had broken into the home and two pit bull terriers mauled him to death. He made it back out onto the porch where the homeowner found him dead. And then the homeowner called the police and said, I found this dead man on my porch who had broken into my house. So do you all consider this to be a case of getting what you came for? Like he came to rob somebody, but he got what the pit bulls had to give, and now he doesn't have his life anymore. What y'all think about this? Is it justice?
I got a couple of things that I want to say about this. Condolences to his family. I feel bad when anybody have a loss. It's not a good look. But I'm going to just say this. First, stay out people's house. That's the first thing I have to tell you. You don't live there and you knew it. And so when you went there, it's danger involved. First of all, the people living in the house, you don't know who you perpetrating danger on. Children, grandma, anybody could be in this home. So it's hard for me to have sympathy for someone who is doing a possible harm to a family member or something like that, and then they get what they kind of, signed up for, because it could have been gunplay, to be honest with you. So it doesn't matter either way if you pass. I know that. But if my whole question, you ready for this, y'all? This is my question. You didn't hear the dogs? I'm so damn confused about this story. I think I'm being punked. So it's two pit bulls, not one. You didn't hear no woof or woof. At no given damn time during this burglary did the dog then say woo woo. Because I don't know, I swear to you, I've had 3 pit bulls and all my partners had at least 1 or 2. All of them go woof woof at one point in time, especially during an entry. Because that's when they're pursuing you to jump on that ass. And so you let this be a lesson to other people. If you don't have no bills over there, or you don't have no type of belongings there, you should not go there and try to belong there. Anything could happen to that ass, including a pit bull could chew the shit out you. Like, it could happen to you. I ain't lying. And so this happened, right? And so condolences to his family. He had dreads and everything.
Yeah.
He was a real Hebrew. So I feel bad for that part. I do. But I just, the breaking and entering part, I can't. It's hard. So
he got what he came for.
You
That's
signed
what
up for them pit bulls.
I'm not sad.
Next time, if you go to somebody, as soon as you hear woof woof, keep it going. Don't do that. Let's keep it going.
Right,
I know we gotta make it. Dave Chappelle, babe. Oh, we can talk about the one that I said earlier about Dave Chappelle, babe.
My favorite comedian, Dave Chappelle, is back and is still keeping it 1,000, y'all. In his most recently comedy special, The Closer, he talked about the incident when the Baby, y'all know the rapper The Baby, he yelled out offensive things in reference to gays at the Rolling Loud concert in Miami a few months ago. And Dave Chappelle said, listen, y'all, the Baby shot and killed a nigga in the Walmart. Excuse my language. I'm just quoting
what he said. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, nothing bad happened to his career. In our country, you can shoot and kill a nigga, but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings. Was Dave Chappelle wrong for what he said?
So where's the lie? So what I'm saying is, where's the lie? And first of all, I'm not trying to make light of gays or anything about their situation or anything going on, because I don't know what he said. But what I do know is nobody died, right? And so look how America's built, though. I mean, his whole damn career was in jeopardy because of what he said, not what he did. Because he did a thing, and the person didn't survive the thing. But then he said a thing, and that was the end. And so that's the conflicting information. That's how it is. It's set up a little different in America. That's why I told this young man I don't want him to cease his rawness, because we don't have many places to go that we can speak our mind properly. Everything being scrubbed. They'll try to scrub our show when we try to tell you guys the truth. I don't know if you know that, but we've had our views stifled because we say things that they don't agree with, that we shouldn't say, and we say the shit anyway, and they be mad, but I don't care. And so this is the type of buffoonery that's happening, so we can't let them muzzle us. I'm going to talk it until they have to come and tie me up, and then that ain't going to work. And so it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. So I'm just a person who believes in standing on truth, and I think nobody should get rid of that. I don't think that we should let fear get rid of our truths. I just don't believe in that. So shout out to the Baby, homie. Keep rocking, Charlotte, dude. I remember you when you was baby Jesus. I remember you. Keep doing your thing, man. I like it.
Yeah, I'm team the baby and team Dave Chappelle. So yeah, I'm
You
with
don't have to
that.
be derogatory towards anybody, but you human and you make mistakes, but it don't mean you should get counseled and all that. It just means that you said something wrong. That's all.
That's right.
Nobody died.
All right, moving on. Timothy Simpkins is an 18-year-old student at Timberview High School in Texas who brought a gun to school this week, y'all, and he opened fire inside of a classroom and shot and injured 4 people, including a 15-year-old student who is in critical condition, but he is expected to live. The other victims have non-life-threatening injuries. Timothy has been charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. His family and other witnesses have said that Timothy had been repeatedly bullied at school because he comes from a financially blessed family. He wears fancy clothes to school, and he drives a $35,000 car that his grandma bought him. He drives it to school. And at one point, his family was concerned that he would even commit suicide over being bullied so much at this school. So this week, Timothy got into a physical fight at the school, and that's when he popped off. He turned himself in, and he explained to the police that he has been bullied for a long time, and he did bring a 45 caliber handgun to school to protect himself. I'm on the fence situation. I never like to see children or anyone get shot, injured, but y'all got to stop bullying these kids. Y'all got to stop thinking that bullying is cool. Somebody going to pop off, and he did.
And I hate this situation because it's a lose-lose. Like, everybody involved lost. Like, everybody involved lost, right? Young kid lost because he going to prison. This other dude in critical could pass on. If not, he injured. The other 2 people injured. It's just a lot. But I do understand the bullying situation can be a tough one. Like, we used to get physical as kids. Like, we didn't just start popping off with pistols. We'd just touch your ass up. Like, put our hand on you. Like, for real. And so, but you lived, though, is all I'm saying, is that you learn how to fight, or you just, you lived, though. You lived. Today, you can't come back from these choppers, these ARs, these SIGs, all these things you guys are using in the street. It's other things that are tied to that. And I just wish we hadn't. They young, so they don't get it, because we didn't get it at 17 and 18. I can't front like we did. But at 53, I do get it. And so I'm just trying to pass on to you. Just think a little bit. Make some little bit better decisions. I'll tell you this. When you go out with a pistol, it gives you a little more courage, a lot of less patience, and a lot of things that you wouldn't have if you didn't have that pistol. So if you feel you have to tote a pistol, you probably shouldn't even go. Like, that's what my OG taught me. He say, bro, at this age, when I got to put my pistol on my hip, I think twice about going. And so that means I'm just knowing that I'm subject to trouble if I enter that space. Just don't even do it. So I get you, bro. You probably needed to transfer something. Your family need to do a little more intervention in that bullying situation. Parents, stand up for your kids, though. Get involved. Don't worry about it. Uncles, big cousins, everybody get involved with that situation and be hands-on with that situation before it escalates to murder.
Yes, indeed.
This could be crazy. And it's going on everywhere, though. It's going on everywhere.
All right. We reported on this story a few months ago, so we have an update for you all. A beachfront property taken from a Black family in Southern California almost 100 years ago is being returned, y'all, to the family's descendants. This is another move in the right direction in the fight for reparations and the return of land stolen from people of color. In 1912, Willa and Charles Bruce bought land in Manhattan Beach, and they turned it into a thriving resort that was run exclusively for Black residents. But in the 1920s, the city council used eminent domain to take the land from them, and they said they were going to use it for a national park, which never happened. The land stayed unused for years, and then it was transferred back to the state. This week, the descendants of Willa and Charles Bruce, they watched the governor sign a law that gives ownership back to the original Black family. Yes.
I like it. Let's give it up for that.
Yes.
So now, baby, now all we got to do is get them to go down to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and pass back some of that bread to some of these Black Wall Street patrons down there. Shout out to Black Wall Street movement. And those things are happening all over the place. Give us back our money, man. Give us our land.
Yeah.
Just stop playing. Give us our stuff. We want it back. And we want
Give us our stuff back.
The whole situation. We want all that. They done built highways down there through that joint. Yeah, give them their land and give them their money while you giving them the land. Give them the money back.
All right. Who else watched the BET Awards this week? It seems like every year it's getting less and less popular in my
Because it's getting
opinion.
whacker every year.
Yeah, I
With
mean
these whack artists.
it came on this week on Tuesday night. And I will just share with you all some high level stuff. Jazmine Sullivan, who I love and adore, she won Best Album of the Year. Let me tell y'all something about this album that Jazmine Sullivan put out.
Fire.
Every song on it, every song. You don't have to skip no song.
She got me listening. I don't even listen to her. She got me listening to the joint.
She deserves this award. She won
Feelings, sit on it or spit on it or something. What's that joint? All that is why I like it. All that. That joint fire. Yeah.
Yeah, she was well deserving. Well deserving of the Best Album of the Year award. Lil Baby, he won Best Male Rap Artist, and then Megan Thee Stallion, she won Best Female Rap Artist.
She should. So I think that went the right way. Baby, he put the most work into me, in my opinion. Shout out to Lil Baby. Shout out to Da Baby. Shout out to Money Bags. Shout out to everybody putting in the work over there. Meg, she been putting it in for a minute. But don't leave out my homegirl. I know she might not have got the accolades, but what's our girl with the long legs? Big Lotto. That's my homegirl.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
she
Lotto
got next.
What happened, baby?
She got next. She coming.
Yeah, she got next. Yeah, she definitely got next. I like her a lot. She got some nice music out. So anyway, babe, we got to get ready to wrap because we got to cut some time, all right? So I'm going to get to it. All right, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Spotlight.
So no sports?
This isn't the Wizard of Oz. There are black people here, and we make music.
Get her.
I mean, don't we exist?
Gets her.
Blacks have been stigmatized into this choreographed doo-wop, doo-wop, I want to write about whatever and be able to wear whatever. I smoke marijuana, I can write about it. If I don't like Richard Nixon, I can call him an asshole. I want to be nasty, and I want to be raw.
This man was a genius.
Electric.
He had an attitude.
The father.
Draft dodger. Sexual abuse.
Crazy. It gets no funkier than Rick James.
Rick's music anchored itself to the evolution of black history in America. They put words to it.
His style was just hard.
This wasn't just a performance. We now know this was actually who he was.
He was accused of sexual assault. That was the demon. That was drug-possessed James Johnson.
I was very vocal because I'm very vocal about injustice. I've never been one to bite my tongue, and I never will. If I see something funky that's going on, I'm going to speak on it.
Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, and guess what? We got our question of the week coming up. This segment, you already know, can get a little crazy. You guys know already. Normally, it's something wild that someone has wrote into us. They give us all these emails about their situations, and we read it to you guys live. So strap up. No telling what this could be. So we'll pass the mic after we're done, and you guys can give your opinion on the question. You ready, wifey?
I'm ready. Question of the week, y'all, is sponsored by Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Umbrella is DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. They provide community support, medication management, and therapy for individuals and groups. Any DC resident ages 5 through 100 are eligible for their services. You can use your private health insurance or Medicaid or Medicare. You can reach Umbrella by calling them at 1-888-793-4357. Again, that number is 1-888-793-4357. Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Take your mental health seriously, you all. And as Stan said, question of the week is an opportunity for our viewers and listeners to submit questions to us. You all can send your questions to us on email, info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Again, that is info@spotlightoverthecity.com. We get tons and tons of questions and keep them coming. This week is not so bad, baby. Let's get right into it, though.
All right, let's go.
My wife is taking this blended family situation way too damn far. We are about to have our very first child together, and my wife insists that her ex-husband needs to be one of the godfathers of our newborn child. I am not cool with it, but she insists. She said that I can name whoever I want as the godfather, and then she will do the same. She chooses her ex-husband because he's wealthy and he takes such great care of the kids that they had together when they were married. He's a nice guy. We're cool. We have had no issues whatsoever, but I do not want him being the godfather of my first child. Am I wrong? I cannot articulate good enough reasons for her, and it's frustrating. She wants our child to call her ex-husband uncle, and I feel she is taking things way too far. Maybe naming godparents shouldn't be this serious, and maybe I shouldn't care, but I don't like it. I accepted that her ex-husband still has my wife as beneficiary on all of his life insurance and retirement. I didn't like it, but I accepted it because they have kids together, and if he passes away, we will all be very well off. But I don't want my wife's ex-husband being the godfather of my newborn child, and I don't want our kid calling him uncle anything. Is he wrong, y'all?
Oh, so I already see where this issue stimulated from.
You do?
I sure do. So first of all, he had selfish motives intertwined into his conversation. So you heard him say something like, well, he is wealthy and I let him blah, blah, blah. See, so right away you opened up the door for him to think that it's acceptable for him to be now God daddy on the side, like my little homie said, daddy and all this. So now you have opened up the door for this. You made it feel okay for her to do this because you accept some of the riches that might come with his little stuff. But you should shut it all off and just stand on your own as a man and don't worry about who rich and who poor. Just worry about what you holding on to and just focus on that situation. But that's jaded to let her come in and say, he's going to be my ex. My ex is going to be the godfather of our newborn, the only newborn we have, the first newborn. I think that he could have, you can choose somebody else for that. And if she's insisting, then something wrong. So what do you guys think about that? She says, no, it's not. Let me hear her opinion. We got a mic?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. White, tell me your opinion while we micing up.
I feel like she is kind of crossing the lines to want your ex-husband to be the godfather of your new baby with your new husband. So I feel like she's testing it. She's taking it too far. But I also don't feel like he has motive or anything, because if someone leaves me as beneficiary on their policies, I can't do anything about that. I can't say don't do it. And so he's saying, I accepted that because he didn't have a choice, really. Like if he married her.
No, he accepted that because he would benefit if something happened. He would get wealth. That's what I mean. He's intertwined in the situation. So that's beneficial to him. So he wants that part, but then not call her, whatever. So I want to get one of the audience members' opinion. What's your name?
I'm Cecilia.
Cecilia, what's your opinion?
Hey, Cece.
Hey, Turn. It seems like to me that they all need to sit down and have a serious conversation about boundaries and write a list of boundaries. And once someone steps outside the boundaries, have a courageous conversation about that versus just walking around with animosity in your heart. It seems like the wife is like me, who doesn't like to have conflict or things around her. So instead, she chooses to be friends with her ex. I have a lot of exes that I have that are friends with me. I do, because it just is, okay? And some women can do that, but it doesn't mean that I don't love my husband any less. As a matter of fact, I love him absolutely more, because they're the ones that are telling me I'm wrong. And I'll be like, what you mean? So it's all about having a true conversation, because somehow this woman feels like the kids are important and they all need to not feel a type of way about it.
Okay, I respect that opinion. That's a great opinion. So some of the things I heard in your opinion is like I said, is two-sided. Like this young man wants the family dynamic based on the finances, right? And so I don't believe that if he wasn't wealthy that he would still have the same perspective. He's going to benefit by being on the insurance policies and his wife being on there still as the beneficiary because he's married to her. So when she gains the wealth, so does he. So, but outside of that, he doesn't want her to have any involvement with the situation. So it's like kind of like a catch-22. I think that the riches that he's looking at over there is what's making him feel less of a man in the situation. So it's one thing to have a relationship with your ex. I have plenty of relationship with exes. So does Terry. I know some of her exes.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I got plenty. That ain't nothing. Like so you have to be secure in your relationship in order to let that happen. And for it not to happen, you probably insecure. My issue is the ex is trying to now be God daddy, not a friend. It's one thing to have friends that's exes. It's another thing to make them your God parent. That's a whole next level. So it's not like you can't be the friend, but do you need to be God daddy? Like that's a different level. And yeah, you should be able to have friends that's exes. I don't think that that's an issue. You shouldn't be going out hanging out, but you should be cool with them. So wifey, give the wrap up on it. What do you say?
I agree with what you just said, baby. I mean, it is a catch-22 situation. I think that he's going to lose this probably, though. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could put your foot down as a husband and say, listen, he ain't going to be the God daddy of our baby. And that's point blank, period. And if you try to do that, it's going to cause an issue with me and you. He could put his foot down and say hell to the no, period.
Yeah, I don't think it should be such an adamant
thing. You would tell me. You
like,
wouldn't even,
so
it wouldn't
adamant.
be up for discussion. You say hell no.
And that's basically it, right? That should be it. But it doesn't seem like that's going to end it for them. So I think that it's going to be a bigger situation because she seems to be adamant about him being the godfather for whatever reason. I think it's financial
Very much
security.
so.
I just think it's for the financial security of it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
I think that's it though, baby. I think we can get ready for meat and Bubs.
Yeah, let's get ready for the gang, man. We'll be right back. We're going to a commercial break, right? We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATL. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Oh! Live a whole lot to live, just sit lifestyle. I came straight from the bottom to the top of my lifestyle. I live life like a cannon and this stuff, yeah. I'm on the top of the mountain, but that's not the it. Oh, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? We gon' be alright.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. And guess what? I got a +2 in the building. They come as one, but it's 2 individuals. And when I tell you these guys are family, nothing short of. But these products, when I tell you these products they have, man, is nothing short of amazing. I'm going to let them tell you about it. Give it up one time for Reset Wellness Group in the building. Man, I got Jason and Tamika with me. What's going on, family?
Everything's well, man.
Man, it sure is. I can't wait to talk about this right here. I can't even put it down good. So, thank you guys for being a part of Spotlight Over the City, first of all. Thank you for coming aboard.
Thank you for having us.
Man, we couldn't wait to get you guys on. So, you guys are like family to us. So, tell them a little bit about, you can start wherever, left or right side. Let them know a little bit about your company and how you got started.
How did we get started?
Well,
we love weed.
It's
that's where it all started. That's how it
cannabis.
all
We on the right page right away.
We love the
We started
cannabis.
off good. So we started off as cannabis connoisseurs,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Exactly.
So we are the founders of the Reset Wellness Group in Washington, D.C. We are a wellness and
products, consulting.
yeah, wellness and consulting.
So you guys do cannabis consulting across the board?
Across the board.
So we help people who want to get into the cannabis industry. We help guys go from the legacy market to the legal market.
That's very
We do
important.
All of that.
So
Very
you show them
important.
how to become legal in the game.
Absolutely.
Did y'all hear? So let's give it up for that. Wait a minute. I said they help you legally get into the cannabis business. And so when you get into cannabis, don't say weed and all that. We use cannabis.
Right.
Because this is a medical situation.
Absolutely.
And so it's for the healing, right? Natural healing, right? Thank the Lord for cannabis. I'm so excited.
Say that one more time.
My stress level would be so high without people like you guys in my life. Like, it would be real wild out here. And so we thank you for that, for bringing this product. So you got into the infused products as well. So it's not just what we call the leaf or the flower.
Right.
It's also, you deal with the juices and a lot of products. So I'll let you guys get into it.
So,
tell me what you got.
What we've done, I mean, we've been involved in cannabis. I've personally been involved in cannabis since I was around 13. And our love for cannabis has united us, probably saved our marriage a couple of times. You know.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
So,
let me put some hearts up. Yeah.
But the way the company came about, we noticed the shift as far as what is happening in the cannabis industry, and it's a climate where we can't get left behind. So we kind of organically fell into CBD. Is what happened. Tamika had knee surgery. She has got issues with her knees. I got issues with my back. We both have anxiety. So we kind of started using CBD as part of our daily routine.
And it really worked.
Yeah.
You hear a lot about that it's a false, everybody's just jumping on it. It's the latest trend. But the product that we actually tried first, it really worked. But then when it ran out and I went to the dispensary, that stuff didn't work. So he started saying to me, I think you can make it yourself. And I was like, no, because he was already making the juices. I was like, I don't know how to make a pain cream, or I don't know how to make body butter. I don't know how to make tincture. I'm like, but he encouraged me to do the research, and I made it. We would give it to like his mom and my aunt, and the next thing you know, they're telling their friends, and their friends are telling their friends. And by the time the pandemic hit, it
went crazy.
It went crazy.
And a lot of people's businesses did the same thing. So shout out to you guys for doing the teamwork of it. He encouraged you, and then he jumped right in with you, and y'all did the thing. Mm-hmm. And so fast forward, a lot of people, for you people who, I'm going to dispel the myth. A lot of people still look at cannabis as a drug, and it's so bad. That's all not true. We have to reinvent the mind, the thinking. Cannabis is a natural leaf, always was. It's for healing. It has so many different elements and properties to it that heal. We don't have a whole show to do it. It's that many, and no other plant heals like cannabis. So to be honest with you, the reason I'm a consumer of cannabis is because when I was younger, my store got robbed in Bladensburg. I was 23. I had a beauty and barber supply store, and some gunmen came in and pistol whipped me in the store and caused me to have scar tissue on my brain. And so I used to have massive headaches every single day. and I would take 800 milligram ibuprofens every day. And a young lady told me that that was bad for my kidney, my liver, all this kind of stuff. She said, you can't do that. So I stopped. Well, the headache came back in about 4 days, and it was horrible. So now, somebody came along and said, you should try cannabis. And so they didn't have edibles and stuff back then. This was a while ago. And so, of course, I went straight to the flower, and I had no headache. And I hit a J, and it lasted me 2-3 days. The headache was gone. Well, I was a cannabis connoisseur after that, and I haven't had a headache since I was 24 years old, and I'm 53. So that's my testimony to cannabis. And so for people,
well, I have on heels, and everybody who knows me knows I have not worn heels in over 10 years because of my knees.
See?
But since I've been using our product, and that's not a shameless plug.
No,
it's
right.
real. Like I got on heels today,
That's what's up.
it definitely works. And I think one of the differentiators for us is just trying to change the perception of how you can consume cannabis. Everybody thinks, it's just smoking.
Right.
But these juices.
Oh, let me just see. I'm gonna testify to the juices. First of all, I told you I'm a cannabis connoisseur. So this particular one, this right here, you ain't got to pay to do nothing. But this, let me just say, shout out to Sean in Atlanta. My homeboy Sean came up for the yacht party, and he consumed some of this prior to the yacht party. And he didn't want to go to the yacht party because he wanted to go to bed. I said, no, we got to get up. Actually, it was us going to see Vibe down at Hard Rock, and he didn't want to move. So this is a testament to the relaxation. It relaxes the muscles, give you a great night's sleep, this and that. You don't have to take your little sleeping pills and all this other craziness that people are taking. You can go natural, all natural, right?
All natural.
And so you guys also have rubs. Like, let's talk a little bit about that because Terry is waiting to hear about this rub.
Yeah, so I bought her one so she can try it out. But we have our relief bar. It's a mango butter base, and it's good for, it assists with inflammation, joint pain. A lot of our older clients love it. Like when I make batches, as soon as I put it on the website, it's gone. So get your orders in. When we release it,
you better get your
order in.
I'm telling you guys, I'm a testimony for this product. Like, these guys have an amazing product, and we love it. We love it. I tell you, my friend came to the house and snuck in the refrigerator and helped himself and put himself out real quick. Didn't even know exactly what he was getting himself into. I could have warned him. But they have so many different levels. There's different flavors to the products and this and that. And so, real quick, I want to ask you guys a few more questions. What was the mission and the vision behind Reset Wellness? What was your whole vision for
Well, when we first got in.
I got this one.
Oh, okay, excuse me.
Okay. What you got?
The mission is to create opportunity for our people. That's the end game. And we're just using cannabis as a means to get there.
So, speaking of end game, this was brought to my attention. I have to. This is the part that you married your weed man, right? That's your testimony. I married my weed man. What is the story behind I married my weed man?
Expensivest mistake ever.
It's my organic story. I met Jason because me and my friend needed something, and my regular person wasn't available, and my girlfriend called him up, and here we are, 20 years later.
Married.
And
doing the business
together, parenting together. All of that.
So we're just trying to do reset so she could make enough money to pay me back for all the weed she
all the
didn't pay. All the weed she didn't
I
pay
think
for.
that's why Terry got married to me.
She saved herself a lot of
She
money.
would always smoke all my weed.
Yeah.
I used to be like,
It's gonna
is
be
this
more.
a weed thing or is this a weed thing?
Yeah, you can't tell.
And so I
Can't tell.
It got jaded a little bit.
It gets gray.
And so she married her weed man too. So, so hey man, I think it's a beautiful thing. I love to see black couples come together and do anything positive, basically. But when you guys can come together and what you do, to get separately together, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with I Married My Weed Man, what we're trying to do, it's a lifestyle brand. And, we've been working behind the scenes. It really just came to life because someone asked how we met. And when I said it, they were like, oh my goodness, you need to do something with that. So we're talking books and play, like it just
went crazy.
But we're really trying to eradicate that stigma around consuming cannabis as parents, as professionals, as lovers, and even as believers. Because one thing about us, we're in church every Sunday. You know, we are active members of our church.
Well, we in the bed every Sunday. But
well, you know, everybody's in bed.
That's the beauty of quarantine.
Yes.
So the realness of that is cannabis is a natural leaf and it's not a drug. So when you get rid of that misconception, you can bring God into the equation. It's a leaf. It's a natural product. It's not something that you have to attend to too much.
You can't even add anything to cannabis to make it deadly.
Because it'll kill the
coca
plant.
leaf is a natural. The cocaine plant is natural, but this stuff is what's added to it that makes it addictive. Tobacco is natural, but it's the nicotine that's added to it.
And it doesn't bear seed. See, Genesis 1:29 tell you a plant has to bear seed to be for the man.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to let you know that God was aware of cannabis way a long time ago. It's a natural plant, and it has the most healing elements to it than any plant known to man. So when they was going woo, woo, woo and smoking a peace pipe, it was cannabis in the pipe. I don't know if y'all thought it was crack. They wasn't on no crack or nothing. It was straight off the cannabis. It was just natural. And so they would meditate off the cannabis and pray and do things. It wasn't just for recreation.
Chinese dynasties, thousands and thousands of years ago. That's how I got here. Came through the Silk Road.
Shout out to my main man, Gilbert. What's up, Gilbert? What's up, Rodney Collins out there in L.A.? What's good, man? What's going on, Natalia? What's going on, everybody watching? We love you guys. Thanks for rocking. Frank Sparks, one shot. I see you, babe. Yes. So, what's next for you guys? I know you guys got a lot going on.
We involved with some major things behind the scenes, but you know the one thing that we want to make sure that we always doing is creating opportunity. That's pretty much why I wanted to go into business. I could sell weed to the day I die.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never go out of business.
That's a fact.
But can I elevate? Can I take it from the corner to the corporate? And also create opportunity. So we just want to make sure that we create an opportunity along the way. Right now we need drivers, you know, business is picking back up. We need bud tenders. We got a little situation with a storefront. But we got some major things going on where we can be able to say that we're proud of what we're doing.
I love
just stay tuned. Like that's part of the Weed Man brand is getting people to tap in and follow our story and stick with us, you know, for the journey because wellness is not a destination.
That's exactly right. Well, wifey said great sex too. Cannabis is a miracle worker. I don't know why she's saying that great sex, but I'm gonna agree with her though. It's something. It can act as an aphrodisiac or something. Like it gives you a certain state of euphoria, so to speak.
And it relaxes you, it eases the mood.
All of those things. So not trying to get anybody on cannabis that's not interested, but just saying that it's not anything harmful to you. I don't know anybody has OD'd on cannabis.
You can't.
You're going to go to bed or eat yourself to be big, but you're not going to do anything other than that. So I want to thank you guys too. Well, before you go, the pandemic. You guys said you fared well, but how did you work together? Because you guys were both home. How did you work together doing that, and how did it fare for you guys, in all honesty?
Oh, we don't have enough time for the honest.
I'll just say God's grace.
It was rough.
By God's grace only.
Yeah, it was rough for a lot of us.
I felt like in the beginning.
We didn't know it was rough at the time.
That was what it was. That's what it was. I'm thinking I'm just functioning how I normally function, but I really wasn't, you know, and I think marriage, you know, you're married.
Yes.
You go through things. You have the kids there. We now have the business out of the house. The kids are distance learning. We had to turn in the teachers overnight.
Right.
My house was just chaotic. So those moments, those juices, they come in handy. We don't smoke around our kids.
Exactly.
You know, they've never seen us consume. That's not something that we advocate for. But we do have responsible conversations with them. With our daughter, she's 9. Our son, he's too young to understand, but it was cannabis and Jesus that saved us and kept us through this pandemic.
No, it was so crazy. We didn't know it was crazy.
Right.
Looking back at it, it was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, how do we?
But I don't even understand. I don't even know what was going on at the time.
But I want y'all to understand that it wasn't just y'all. I think almost all of us went through some different spells. For one, Terry started working from home. Terry used to give me an outlet by being not at home.
Right.
I work from home. I don't
me
need us
time.
work from home. Just me. Don't you be at home.
Right.
And so now she at home, all up and through there. So it cut off. It gave
your normal routine. Yeah.
Yeah, it broke up the routine, right? So normally that would be the space.
I'm still trying to recover.
For yourself. So I just rehabbed the whole house and went in the basement, right? And so, okay, this is my office down here. Don't come down here from 9 to 5. Don't be down here. And so that's where you create the space. But that's what we had to do because
not only that, not only having your maid home, but you couldn't go nowhere. You couldn't even go to the Fridays or stop and get a drink on the way home. You couldn't do brunch like the women like to do brunch and have their mimosas and all
None
that.
of that.
You couldn't do nothing.
Right.
You couldn't do. So you didn't realize how much it was weighing on you because everything was taken from you.
And it was causing anxiety and a lot of other feelings that we had that we didn't normally have to deal with, right? And so I didn't know I was dealing with certain things, but I know I was smoking a lot more cannabis. That part I did know, and I was like, well, I'm trying to cope. And I was becoming dependent on that situation to cope. And so then we just had to start communicating a little bit better. And so that's what occurred.
I think we saw our uptick because also we provided a way for people to get their needs met in a safe manner. So, most people they have their way of getting whatever they get their recreational stuff from. So that was no longer an option. You couldn't maybe go to the store or go to even the dispensary if you got a medical card. So we presented an option for people to stay home and get whatever they need without having to. Same way you order pizza, you can order cannabis.
And so that's why we're friends, and that's why we're gonna do some business together and stuff like that. Because that's the thing we have to learn how to do, y'all. We have to be a tribe, right? We're headed for a time where we're gonna need each other way more than we ever did in our lives. Actually, we're there. And so we have to really start linking up and be a team. I don't care if you're on the street. I don't care where you are, guys. We have to really link up. We got to stop popping each other in the head and killing each other because we on the front line together. So you wouldn't go into the military and go into war and start shooting your soldiers and expect to win the war. You wouldn't do it. And so we have to realize that we really have a common enemy amongst us, and we haven't woke up enough to see it because fear has covered us. So we have to get back to that community thing. And this is what I believe in, creating family and community and linking, because when it comes time to need each other and you created a bunch of confusion, then who you going to lean on? You ain't going to have no family. So sometimes your family is not even related, and that's what we got, right? So thank you guys for being a part of Spotlight, man. Let them know where they can follow you, and we got to get out of here because they done told me I didn't talk too long or something. They waving and throwing stuff, great to shoot. So whatever you guys can do to let them know where they can get some of these amazing products.
You can check us out on our website, theresetwellnessgroup.com. We're on Instagram when they allow us to be.
There go scrubbing stuff.
Then we just were shadow banned. I had to argue with them to get our page back. But
hey, Mark, I'm beefing with you anyway. You need to stop this now.
It's Reset Wellness _DC, and also at I Married My Weed Man.
That's cool. I married my weed man.
And shout out to CC. That's our business partner.
What's up, CC? And so shout out to everybody.
Yeah, looking back on it, the quarantine could have been our divorce my weed man. That's the next chapter of the book.
Y'all still here. All right, we got to wrap. Thank you guys for coming. Let's give it up.
Thank you so much.
Man, next up we got. All right, commercial break. All right, we'll be right back. Spotlight over the city. Don't move.
Dedicate every single bruise. I dedicate every single scar. I dedicate every single wound. I dedicate every single thing that made me the man that I am right now. 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 I remember I used to just wanna get high. I remember I used to just wanna get by. I remember I used to just wanna get fly. I hit the mall, look for shorties, macking 2 at a time. I remember when I used to brag at my rhymes, and every song I wrote would say how I'm ahead of my time.
I don't rap like that no more.
No more, no more, no more. Every time I got in fights, every time I went broke, every time I skipped church, every time I touched dope, every time I left the city, every time I dodged a gun, every time I met celebrities and thought that I was on. My family full of addicts, Some do acrobatics, some do magic, some do mathematics. Some get heat and pack it, some is ratchet. Some live at the club, some live at the basketball court. Some ain't into sports, some prefer the action of the streets. We diverse, but we all God's children. Black and white suits, yeah, we all got pilgrim. Air Force Ones in the hood were civilians, and millions of dollars they done stole from the children. What you know about why kings wear crowns, why wings get bound, why seasons change and leaves come down, why grace abounds where faces frown. My place is found amongst the dealers where the cane is found. I shum where the lingo is my single now. When hot summers where my sisters leave their hair leave out. And the black is the spot where we raising our children. Jesus lived in this communion. Right now, right now, rubber right now, rubber right now, right now, rubber right now, rubber right now, right now, rubber right now, rubber right now. I remember I used to just wanna get high. I remember I used to just wanna get by. I remember I used to just wanna get fly. I hit the mall, look for shorties, macking 2 at a time. I remember when I used to brag in my rhymes, and every song I wrote would say how I'm ahead of my time.
I don't rap like that no more.
No more, no more, no more. Every time I got in fights, every time I went broke, every time I skipped church, every time I touched dope, every time I left the city, every time I dodged a gun, every time I met celebrities and thought that I was on.
Spotlight over the city.
All right.
So welcome to Spotlight Over the City, my brother. It's a pleasure to have you, man. We improvising, like I said, but hey, man, we doing it. It's show business.
It is show business. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City. You all, we have today with us the one and only Sellers Hamilton.
Hey.
I'm here in the building.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Welcome.
Honored to be here with y'all.
Hey, it's a pleasure. We're excited to have you, man. First of all, like I said, congratulations on all that you have going on. I see you rocking with a band. I like that.
Yeah.
Like that's
I love it live.
Yeah, that's cool. So what made you come up with that concept? Because that's kind of different from being, an artist rapping and then, actually traveling with a live band. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So for me, I grew up kind of like getting a chance to be in like a lot of different concert spaces. And I always loved the DJ type situation, but I always felt like music just sounds and feels better when it's live. Like you can't fake it. So when you got a rapper on stage, he's still got the DJ, but then also he's got the live band. It's like, you're not really confined to what that track is. So for example, if I'm performing and the crowd is extra live on a particular song, and it's like, yo, we having a moment, let's stay here. Like the band can peep that, and really we can make that a thing. We can actually stay there. We're not confined to whenever the track ends, we have to stop. So I love the band for that reason. I feel like it allows me to be more free. It allows me to feed from the crowd and the crowd to feed from me. And so I love the live band situation.
I just wanted to say my favorite of yours is Washing Her Feet. And I just want the other married couples out there to just hear a smidgen of why you came up with that song. I know because I read about it, but I want you to tell it.
Yeah. So I love that you brought that up. Washing Her Feet is very special to me. It's a very special project, not only because it came out on my wedding day, but also because I released it same heart that I release all music behind. I really try to release music that I would want more of in the world. And so one of the things that I recognize is I feel like there's a lot of Christians who they don't make music that's practical, like we need music that we can make love to. We need music that talks about love and marriage and like how God designed marriage to be. And the beauty of that. And a lot of times I was hearing, only like the raunchy side of music that talks about love, or like the degrading side. And I recognized the gap, but then also I was like, yo, why are Christians scared to talk about sex and to talk about real life things? And I'm the kind of person where I believe that if I don't talk about something, I'm making the world think that I'm making the world take it as their job to talk about it. When I believe God gave it to the church and said, hey, don't run away from anything. Talk about everything because I have a perspective on everything because I made everything. So I wanted to make an album that didn't run away from talking about sex, even conflict in marriage. Like there's songs that talk about arguing and how marriage isn't always, beautiful and roses every day. And so I wanted to make an album that really talked about the fullness of marriage, and some of the things that I feel like the church is scared to talk about. So that project is extremely special to me because I feel like it did that. And the church was very angry at that project, just to say. A lot of people did not receive the project well. A lot of people did receive it well, but I think whenever you do something that's honestly, you know, spirit-led, following the Holy Spirit, a lot of times we even see it with Jesus, the church people, the religious people are the ones that are offended. And it was that, like, there were people that said, oh, you're going too far. You shouldn't be talking about that. And it's like, okay, you know, serious. And I think that's the thing that even that y'all, you know, are talking about, is that when you think about us being spiritual people and not religious people, you know, there's a difference between religion and relationship. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about this book and my music is that people understand when they're listening to it or when they're reading it, that they're getting it from somebody who's actually lived these things. And I think that's one of the big disconnects that I hear when I listen to a lot of music today, is that it seems like people are sharing experiences that they know of, but not that they've lived. And so I just want to keep doing that. I want to keep putting out good music for the people, keep letting them know about the truth of Jesus, and just, you know, just keep being an example. So that's what I'm about. And I'm grateful for the platform and the way that y'all have allowed me to be here and share my life with y'all right here. So
can you show that book one more time and let people know, like, once it's out, how do people get it?
Absolutely. So If Jesus Was a Rapper, Sellers Hamilton, available everywhere books are sold. So starting on Monday, you'll see this weekend, I'll drop the commercial, and then we'll start launching it. But you can get it on sellershamilton.com, but as well, your regular spots, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart.
We'll try to drive them to you first, though, so you can keep the bulk of the money in your pocket. That's
what I'm trying to do, because y'all know
I'm an author, brother. I'm an author. I already know how this goes. So
you already know. And then
you want to come to you first.
And one of the special things that I want to let people know is the audio book, which you can get on Audible, is recorded by your boy. So when you actually riding in the car or whatever you're doing, and you like, yo, I want to pick up where I left off reading, but I actually want to listen to it, you got it being read by your boy in his own voice, and it kind of has that hip hop flavor as well. So you listening to the story and you're able to soak it in that way. So,
hey, super cool. I love it, man. I love it.
To all of our viewers and listeners who are going to be hearing this when we have it on our live show, we have enjoyed Sellers Hamilton to the fullest. And what you got for him?
Oh yeah, let's give him a little something before we get out of here.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna give y'all a piece of this joint. It's one of my favorites. It's called Same War. There is a music video to it featuring my homegirl Brittany Carter, one of the coldest MCs out of Chicago. So this is Same War. I'm gonna give y'all a taste of this joint right here. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Listen. Yeah, I come from the ground, I go to the sky. I'm a spirit, I'm soulful, but physically fly. I like rings cause they never end, like dreams of a veteran that's been in war, been dispatched, but still Confederate flag that marks the spot where my heart was forever changed. Battlefield of addiction, don't take this needle in vain. I lost the same war 4 times in different generations. My sons was going places until I crashed. Laying on the dash of my vices, I lost control. I held a fist, then I slipped and lost my grip. Completely missed all his grace, how'd I forget? Sometimes being too careful propels you into abyss. Confused jokers I played, pokers and spades. Not many even focus this way. In Vegas we stayed right on the strip. Was finna dip. Hennessy got me lit, I'm hip. The club is dim, the light was him. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's up though.
If I had a fire right now, I would light it.
We got a fire. You fire. Hey, that right there, that part. Hey, bro.
Man, I can't wait to have you live in the studio.
That's all I was thinking.
I can't wait to come
pick you in the studio. We'll tear it up in that joint, bro.
For sure.
Hey, but you did your thing. We appreciate that much, man. Much respect to you, man. Can't wait to meet you in person. We'll be up. I'll talk to you soon. We'll do it on the backside.
You all make sure you follow Sellers Hamilton on all social media platforms, and it's just Sellers Hamilton, right?
Yep, Sellers Hamilton on all social media.
Yeah,
okay.
So, yeah, we'll have it on the screen. All right, bro. Thanks for rocking with us, man, on Spotlight Over the City. All love. Enjoy.
Spotlight over the city.
Right over the city, you guys. And before I get into it, I got my homegirl Betty Mary here, and we are involved with some ticket giveaways. So I'm gonna let her speak on it real quick. Without further ado, Betty Murray.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Betty Murray, genuine sisters supporting sisters in the house, y'all. And y'all know we always like to party with a purpose. So on October the 30th, Saturday, October the 30th, we'll be at the DC Rise Center. And again, we are partying with a purpose, y'all. We're giving away 6 free tickets, though, tonight. All you have to do is add us on IG at Genuine Sisters SSS. Add us on IG, DM me. Real quick, y'all, get those free tickets. Come on, meet us at the Millennium Concert on tomorrow night. Genuine Sisters supporting sisters, y'all. Thank you. Back to you, Stan.
And man, we got us a +1 in the building. I told you about this young lady a little earlier during the show, but I have her now to close the show. But I'm gonna give her a little interview. We want to talk about some of the big things that we have. She has coming up. So I got Miss. You guys hear me? I got Miss Camise Lee in the building. Give it up! Give it up! Give it up!
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you
the
so much.
songbird herself. You guys, if you missed the sound check, you missed the blessing, but you're lucky because you're still here, so you get to hear it. So, without further ado, what inspired you to become a singer? Because you just not a singer, you're the songbird herself.
Oh,
so, what
wow.
has inspired you to become such?
Thank you. Well, first of all my parents, I would say, inspired me. My dad is a singer who is now a pastor. My mom also sang as well, but growing up listening to music, artists like Anita Baker, Kim Burrell, the Clock Sisters were definitely an inspiration to me.
So the soulful singers is what I heard you say. You like the soul.
Definitely like the soul.
Okay.
Love the soul.
So at what age would you say you got involved with singing?
I would say age 6. I started out in the youth choir in church. My aunt gave me a little solo and I just ran with it.
That was it. So you knew you had something in you after that day. It was over.
Absolutely. It was over.
So when I heard you sing, I knew it was over. When I walked in the studio, you was already doing a sound check. And I was just like blown away because that particular song, I liked what you was doing with that song. So I was just like, wow, they're going to be in for a treat. So I want you to tell them anything that you have coming up, anything that you got going on next so you can let them follow you, where they can find you, the whole nine.
Well, definitely, I have an all-female band. The name of the band is called Inspired Soul. You can definitely check us out on IG, Inspired Soul Band, on Facebook, Inspired Soul Band as well, and keep up with us with shows that we have coming up. We do have a fundraiser event that we're doing that's coming up October the 30th. That's going to be in Brandywine, Maryland. So definitely visit the sites to find out more information about that, and Eventbrite to get tickets. I'm also a solo artist as well, you know, doing my own thing, and working on a Christmas song to release as well coming up by the end of this year. So definitely be on the lookout.
That's pretty dope. So you're going to do a Christmas joint, but let's get back, double back to this all-female group. I think that's super sexy, right? I think that's super hot. So you guys were intentional with that?
Oh, definitely. You know, once I got the vision, we started out a couple of years ago, but once the pandemic hit, we actually had 4 gigs that we were, you know, gigging at consistently on a weekly basis. So that went down to 0 once everything shut down. And even in that time, you know, I questioned, you know, God, what am I going to do? You know, because that was a stream of income for me. And I ended up making seafood pies in the meantime.
That's dope. So that's a big switch now. So you went from singing
to cooking.
So you must already had the cooking in you.
Yeah, definitely from my mama. I got it honest from my mama. She could throw down.
Are you still implementing the cooking situation now, or you just straight singing?
Still implementing the cooking situation. It's hard. You know, it's definitely a juggle, but you know, I have to find the time because it's in demand. People still want the seafood pies. They want seafood egg rolls. They want seafood deviled eggs. So all of these things I do, aside from the singing.
Okay, Inspired Souls.
Inspired Soul.
Inspired Soul.
Yes.
How did you come up with the title?
Well, music is definitely a form of expression. It's an inspiration. It uplifts people all the time. So, you know, music is also soulful. So I combine the two, you know, being, you know, whatever we do musically will inspire your soul. So.
Works for
That's
me. I believe everything in it because when I came in, like I said, I got a smidget. I didn't get a lot, but I got a smidget, and it was enough to make me a believer.
Yes.
So I want these guys to see what I saw earlier. You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready to rock?
I'm ready to rock.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Are you guys ready to rock? Let's give it up.
Y'all ready to rock with me?
For the one and only Camise Lee in the building. Let's go. Let's go.
Said I remember those, said those days when everything was fine, fine. It's your girl song, but it's me. Ooh. Listen, I used to hula hoop, skate down the block, hanging with my friends. Those were the days. Press rewind and repeat, do it all again. Mama stayed in the kitchen, ancient recipe, frying up some chicken. Mel would hit me up, say, Missy, let's go outside. Grab your bike, let's ride. Those were the days. I used to chill with all my friends. I wish I could do it all again. Oh, the good old days. So can I reminisce right here? I used to tell my mama I was going to a party when the party was really at the Black Hole. Rare Essence, well check the clock and let's rock and go. Seriously, I wanted to sing at the Madness, hooking up them custom tees. No bills, not a care in the world. I was just a chocolate city girl. Those were the days. I used to chill with all my friends. I wish I could do it all again. Oh, the good old days. So can I reminisce? Hey, listen, those were the days when we walked to the supermarket crew on the block posted up. Every kid quick up in the corner with a buck, running for that ice cream truck. Those were the days that shaped me, the days that changed me, and made me who I am today, thankfully. Well, rest in peace to my brother Louis Martin Davis Jr. Hey, what can I reminisce? Come on. Those were the days. I used to chill with all my friends. I wish I could do it all again. Oh, the good old days. So can I reminisce right here? Said those were the days. Yeah. Those were the days. Can I reminisce right here? Hey, come on. Hey, Shelly P, Maisha Rashad, hey, Skinny Pimp. Hey, when I reminisce over you, my God. Hey, come on, with Spotlight. Y'all feel me? Hey, DMV, come on, well, sing it with me. Say, when I reminisce over you, my God. Hey, come on. Songbird in the building. Rock with me, come on. Hey, well, when I reminisce over you, my God.
Man, for Camise Lee in the building.
Thank you, Spotlight.
Hey, I love it. When I tell you, well, one of the things I love about that song is a commemoration to the city. Like I heard a lot of the tone in the city, a lot of shout outs to a lot of important people in the city, a lot of big things that come from back then. And I see that you was vibing back then.
Yes.
So I love the energy, I love the music, I love what you got going on. So again, thank you for being a part of this platform.
Thank you
Much
for allowing me
appreciated.
to be here. And definitely, you can follow me on social media, on Facebook, Camise Lee, IG, Queen Songbird Camise, on Twitter, @SongbbirdCamise.
Totally amazing. Make sure you guys follow. We got to get ready to wrap it up. Make sure you following us on Spotlight Over the City IG. Make sure you're over there on Facebook for the old heads like myself. Make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spotlight Over the City. I want to say this before I wrap up. A lot of times we think that relatives have to be, family have to be related. Most of the time you'll find that you can find family without relationship at all. No relation, just family. So make sure that you understand that you don't have to link with people that just related. Sometimes you can have just as strong a tie to people who have no blood tie at all. All right? We got to get out of here. Love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight Over the City, baby.